Good evening, everyone. I'm Craig McKee. Tonight, we have a special edition of 9 on Your Side at 7 for you. It's now been 5 years since Ethan Kadish was struck by lightning, and his road to recovery continues. WCPO's Emily Maxwell has been following Ethan Kadish's journey since 2013. She caught up with his family and friends to see his progress.
Scott and I were preparing to go out of town. Elise and Ethan were at camp, and Zachary had left the week before this for Israel. And so it was the first time that all three kids were away. My phone had been in my purse, and I happened to bring it out of my purse, and I saw that I had a missed call from an area code I was not familiar with. Apparently, the phone call that I had missed on my phone was from the ER doctor. Never in my mind could I imagine that being what we were told.
It was a clear and sunny day at a Jewish summer camp. 12-year-old Ethan Kadish was teaching young campers how to play ultimate frisbee when he was struck by lightning. 2 other campers were also struck, but quickly recovered from their injuries. The strike stopped Ethan's heart, and he lost oxygen to his brain for 45 minutes. He was rushed to a hospital in Indianapolis before he was transferred to Cincinnati Children's Hospital, where he spent the next 5 months.
I didn't even know what to think, because he still looked like my brother, but there was everything attached to him, and I always thought, like, people get hurt, then they recover. Like, that's just how it works.
Instead of finalizing plans for Ethan's bar mitzvah, his parents found themselves making adjustments for their son's new life. Since that June day, he hasn't been able to walk, talk, or eat solid foods. He's been hospitalized several times for excruciating pain, resulting in emergency surgeries. In the spring of 2017, Ethan's condition took an alarming turn.
He had 4 hospitalizations within a 6-week period. The pain that we were hearing, the vocalizations that we were hearing, were nothing that I can even describe. I really felt like that was going to be it, and that we may lose him.
5 years ago, his parents thought his recovery would look very different by now. Ethan's comfort is now top priority. The Kadishes have watched their son's friends grow up without him. Watching Ethan miss his senior year has been the most difficult yet.
Starting at the beginning of the school year, and then you've got homecoming activities, and various winter dances, and senior pictures, and then, senior prom and graduation. And each one of those just felt like a different needle.
But despite the chaos of senior year, Ethan remains on his friends' minds.
You hear all these people in my grade, the Rockburn people and just seniors my age talking about the college they're going to. He definitely would have gone somewhere great. And so just knowing that that's not going to happen is so sad. Yeah, just like someone who's not up there with us. Scary to think about. We were both pretty into music. He played the piano, I think. I played the guitar and the drums. We both loved filming and movie stuff. We'd always make these funny videos, and our parents were friends too, so we'd have dinner and stuff. He's just a really, really kind person. He was so much fun to be around, laughed all the time, smiled all the time. He just radiated positive energy. He was just such a kind, smart, funny person.
Whenever I think about the idea of all of us kind of doing our own college things and just hearing oh, this person's majoring in neuroscience. I had no idea they even liked science in general. I always think what would he want to do? Would he still be doing theater? Would he still be playing baseball? So before every show, I kind of have a little ritual myself where I kind of think of all the people that have brought me to the point and I kind of like grab my fist like each time, like as if they're holding my hand kind of thing. And I always say Ethan, because there are times when you need a little hand on stage, and to hold that hand is kind of very helpful.
This fall, Emma is headed to Temple University and Zach, Indiana University. Zach and Emma met Ethan at Rockhorn Academy as kids. Before graduating from high school, they returned to Rockhorn, where their friendships first started.
This is where Ethan held the door for me. We had jump rope club in here, and he held the door open for me and Elise to walk through, and it was one of the first times I really got to see him and meet him.
This is Ethan's. Oh, it's just college teams. Oh, that's so cool.
Ethan isn't walking in a cap and gown this year, but his family has plenty to celebrate. He's gone 13 months without an emergency hospital visit, a first since his injury. Ethan may not be playing sports or performing in theater, but his life is the most active it's been since his injury. He attends a new school that helps with his therapies, and he can spend time outside on his family's screened-in porch. And Ethan's nurses don't let his condition prevent him from having fun.
You ready, my friend? We get on skates, we're able to push him faster, and he enjoys feeling the breeze and the music and the lights, right? But I heard before the accident, he was a little daredevil.
His world is very different than our world. Every morning he's got a smile on his face now, and he's up early, and he seems like he's excited to tackle the day. It's just a different type of day than what we have envisioned.
Every time he laughs, and his laugh is infectious, especially when it comes, it's the silent laughter that comes sometimes because he's laughing so hard, there's no sound. We just laugh with him, and it's a great feeling.
Over the past 5 years, the Kadishes have adjusted to a new normalcy. They're not sure what Ethan's adult life will look like yet, but that's okay. For now, they're grateful for the small victories. They're operating on Ethan time.
You know, the whole idea of if this is your last day, how do you want it to be? I think we've kind of taken that approach with Ethan, and just to appreciate in the moment.
WCPO reporter Lucy May has also followed Ethan's progress along with Emily. You can read their stories through the years right now on WCPO.com. And we're going to speak with both of them about some other aspects of Ethan's journey in just a few minutes.